Hello everyone, we are Group 10 and our topic is the importance and benefit of teamwork in learning. And these are the members of group. Nguyễn Thị Ngọc An, Phạm Trúc Quỳnh, Đặng Minh Tài, Nguyễn Huỳnh Ngọc Thảo, and Lê Thị Bích Tiên. First, I will talk about the introduction. Interest in teamwork in learning gained momentum in the early 1980s with the publication of the first meta-analysis, including 120 studies on the effect of cooperative, competitive, and individualistic goal structure, factor on student achievement and productivity in several North American schools. It is true that an extrovert who communicated well with people is most likely to succeed because they basically already have outstanding qualities such as leadership, communication, and most importantly, the ability to cooperate and work in a team. Teamwork is one of essential skills in life, especially in school, because it is such an important skill. In recent years, research has investigated how cognitive ability and social processes in teamwork affect performance. Report the best evidence synthesis of a 60 study in both primary and secondary schools comparing cooperative learning with control groups, studying the same material. The result indicated that the overall impact of cooperative learning was positive in 72% of comparison subjects, while only 15% of the control group supported it, and 30% note no difference. And these are the table of content. First is literature review. Second, purpose of the study. Third, method. And the next is tool of research question. And the last one is conclusion. Next is the first one is the literature review. Trúc Quỳnh will talk about this.
So hello everyone, my name is Phạm Trúc Quỳnh. So today I'm gonna continue our present about literary review. So this is my part of presentation. And first in this part, I'm gonna talk about benefit and the importance of teamwork in learning, and how you might implement more groups collaboration in your lesson plans moving forward. And one of the skills you need when you are still a student is a working group in a university you follow it, and by facilitating the collaboration between students, and we can learn and grow in various ways. So next is Smith KA in 1996. Small groups are used in the classroom for collaboration and teamwork, so that students can collaborate to enhance both their own and one another's learning. And well-planned collaborative learning in participants collaborate to accomplish common objective. It entails both individual and group accountability, as well as constructive interdependence, and all members must cooperate. And besides this, a teamwork, a remote social skill, and allow each other to feel heard and value. You can have a chance to learn from your partner, and when you work in groups, can enhance feeling of connectedness and community among students. And why do many teachers focus on teamwork in learning? So, so as I can found in internet, it's because the teacher want to create condition for their student to proactive and positive and remote skill inherent in a student. Or at the same time, working in group, we have student confident and communicate with other people. Next is the importance of teamwork in learning is the question is, what are the most important things when working in groups in learning? O'Critchie and Casey in 1986, teamwork helped to advance the deep learning that happens through connection, critical thinking, and participation, and cooperation. Effective teamwork can influence valuable approaches and uses of learning structure. And the question number two related to teamwork learning is, when doing group will have you less burnout and save time rather than personal. According to Weston J. Winton C. Liberty 2003, the important thing to do is to connect with the members and share work with each other that help you to more proactive in your time, and that then when you do it individually, teamwork always creates a relaxed spirit and ask funny question to everyone in the group, like more happier, and that the group can work more effectively. Next is and last but not least, a choosing leader is one of important thing, because the group leader will be main person in charge of the group works, aside of taking notes when it to be conflicting for the groups, reviewing the work and submitting it, and on the other hand, they must know how to connect with the group member to strive complete assignments. And I'm gonna say the benefit of teamwork in learning. The question number one is, what are some benefits of teamwork? And on working team, we can observe our peer making great for their goals, and which give us a boost of motivation to make comparable to contribution to catch up. Question number two is, teamwork in learning gives you more knowledge than individual. I think this correct. Like for sure, that's the process of teamwork will help you increase the inspiration and creative ideas generated as a result of group discussion. A regular group are also ways to help you practice solving every problem, and like and your skill will develop. Yeah, and promote the communication skill. Yeah, this is finished my part. So the next member will talk about purpose of study.
We move to purpose of study. Purpose of study is to help students build positive relationships among team members to make success in learning. Besides, teamwork provides you a skills along with a high sense of responsibility for the members of the teamwork, and it will make each member familiar with the work by assigning cooperation in research and a sense of community, so that learning efficiency will increase. So research question is A is what is the student perspective to make teamwork more effective. B is what is the student point of view about importance of a leader when working in a team. Significance of study. The study is refers for future studies would rely content on effectiveness of teamwork. Additionally, it may prevent expensive mistakes or a great deal of frustration in the future, because you can capitalize on each other's distinct advantages. Working as a team can also enhance the results of a school project. This capacity is seeking out the knowledge and skills of others will serve you well in your academic and professional adventures. So, research context and sampling methods. Văn Lang University is a private university in Vietnam. Văn Lang University has more than 20 training faculties with over 9,000 employees and 200,000 students, of which the Faculty of Foreign Languages has about 300 students at the school in 2021. The key is to research is the student participating in survey using appropriate response method and chose the participants were asked to answer all the questions honestly, express their views on the issue of group work in learning, and finally give a result. Research design. This study is intended to be both qualitative and quantitative. Therefore, the questionnaire will apply as a measurement tool. Survey participants must answer honestly to give the most accurate results about their views when working in groups in learning. So the research tools is for data collection are from 10 multiple choice questions, which are based on the experience of researchers, was prepared and sent to students. 10 multiple choice questions are measured according to follow standard: important, very important, agree, and disagree. Data collection and analyze it. At Văn Lang University, a questionnaire survey was conducted among 50 students. All the questionnaires was completed online in 7 days, in 1 week, by using Google Forms. After the data collection, project from survey, students from Văn Lang University obtained results on the topic of group work in learning, and result will be passed through the thematic analysis.
Hello everyone, my name is Anne. Today I will show you the result of research question 1. So, what is research question 1 of my team? Well, research question 1 of my team is, what is the student's perspective to make teamwork more effective? The aim of this study was to analyze Văn Lang University students' perception of how they make teamwork more effective in learning. Most Văn Lang University students think that teamwork skills are indispensable, especially in leadership. In addition, there are collaborations and translation problem solved. This is the job. This is the job of the importance of teamwork skills. According to job one, we have looked at and obtained the following results. A good leader has the highest percentage, 15%. It can be seen that the leader must always be someone who has a vision and share it with on his or her members, only when building a strong team. Problem solving is also an indispensable skill when working in groups. 25% is the large percentage when Vanilla University students participating in the survey gave this result. If a problem is not solved quickly, the resulting product will also be stagnant and ineffective. For collaboration when working in teams, 12.5% of Vanilla University students can see that cooperation between group members is important and common issue in the learning environment. If the members do not cooperate with each other, the product will be very ineffective. Just like collaboration, concentration also accounts for 10.5% of this. So, what about the result of research question 2? Lady Betty will show you this part. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Bitting and I will reason about result question 2. In teamwork, should a group leader to be selected to manage the study assignment? According to recent feedback from Văn Lang students from our group interview questions, most of the answers are quite similar that the importance of a team leader when working in a team is extremely important. Who has the role and responsibility of leading the members of a team to accomplish the group goals created. We have looked at chat based on the results we have obtained. It is so that choosing a good team leader to lead a group of people is extremely important and that leader needs to have responsibility and duty to be able to lead well for their group and the response to this question is up to 93.3% yes about choosing a good leader. The percentage that answer no is about 6.7%, so that to have a good and responsible leader, members need to discuss together thoroughly so that the chosen one can lead the team member to progress together.
Students in general and Văn Lang University students in particular are familiar with the group learning method. Group learning is required due to the requirements of the program content and the method of higher education in accordance with the characteristics of lecture, teacher activities, and student learning. The current situation of surveying group study skill in Vine University student service, the foundation for school leader, managers, and lecturers to implement appropriate management measure to improve learning qualities. In general, group learning, particularly among students, improves the educational quality of the university while meeting current educational and training innovation requirements. Based on information based on the data, based on the data generated from previous studies and ongoing research. In a learning setting, collaboration is crucial. The responses from the children were overwhelmingly favorable, and they are eager to continue studying in that way. Teamwork is one of the most important skills of today. Um, students need to work in groups more and more so that they can become well-rounded citizens in the future. Only when each student promotes a high degree of independence and thinks about the problem that need to be put forward for collective study and research will group study be effective. And finally, the spirit of learning, listening hard, and doing your best for the team will be the key to a successful group exercise. Group learning is only effective when it is done on a basis of the throughout preparation in terms of both content and organizational method of all members. This is our presentation, and thank you for